Hey guys, a very beautiful morning, beautiful afternoon, and beautiful evening to every one of you, my professional nurses, my colleagues. How are we all doing, guys? Oh my god, I don't know what to say, guys. I am flabbergasted. I am astonished. I'm just getting back. I actually went for shopping and I'm just getting back to the house to see 62 messages. Guys, I'm not joking. God, I was just busy counting them of successes. Not Violet, I passed my Osce. I passes. Oh my God. If you're writing your Osce exam soon, I am giving you the assurance with God on your side and with you practicing and preparing, you're definitely smashing it. Oh my God. The success rate is just too much, guys. I'm super proud of you all who have passed your Osce exam. Welcome to your band 5 rules. And like I keep saying, more than the sky is definitely your limit. And so I never planned for this video, but I'm somehow going to be doing this video now. One of the ladies who passed sent me a message and he said, Nurse Violet, upon this, can you share your experience, how you managed to save? I see UK is hard, and that was how she put it. Oh my God. So guys, today I'll be sharing with you some tips that actually helped me in the UK. I actually came into the UK in 2020, September precisely. So I'm like a year and some months in the UK. By September this year, I think I'll be 2 years. So that's when I came into the UK. So guys, when she sent me that message, I actually understood when she said UK looks really hard, because I've been there. When we came into the UK, we had 3 months hospital accommodation. Yes. And so even with the 3 months hospital accommodation, you know, it's not easy in the UK. So I'll be telling you some tips. These are very important tips, so I'll really encourage every one of you to watch this video to the end. I'll be sharing with you some tips that really helped me. So number one tips that helped me was that after my Osce exam, I started a monthly contribution. A monthly contribution is when they pay you your salary, you are like, sometimes you are like 6 in the group, 5 in the group, 10 in the group, and probably everybody is bringing £500 each. And at the end of the month, one person takes like, you know, like £5,000 because you are 10 in the group. So one person takes like £5,000 and the next month another person takes, but everybody brings. And somebody might say, no, Violet, I don't want anybody to run with my money. Nobody's going to run with your money, because the way we do it is everybody's going to sign, like put a signature, their place of work, their passport, international passport. Because when we did it then, everybody had to bring their international passport. Everybody had to tell us the place they were working. You know, it was just like in a group. We don't even know them at all. So we just saw it and we were like, oh, this is really good. And we just added. So at the end of the month, one person packs. This is really a very good way to save money in the UK. Because sometimes, even when you want to, if you're somebody who spend extravagantly, when you want to spend, the money is not in your account. So it actually, you know, helps you not to spend too much. And at the long run, it helps you save. So this was one of the tips I did that really helped me. It's really helped me. So I wasn't seeing the chance to spend too much. When I go shopping, you know, you are bringing out 500 from your small salary, and so you now have to curb your expenses. So I really encourage that for you. If you're the kind of person who fancy that, join a monthly contribution, and at the end of the month probably you are packing £5,000, £3,000, £10,000, and that is really going to help you. Number two, I would also advise you, if you are not married, you don't have children, instead of renting an accommodation, like renting maybe a 2-bedroom flat or renting a 1-bedroom flat, I'll prefer you to share an accommodation. In the UK, if you look at open rent, you will see shared accommodation, you will see council tax, electricity, water, all inclusive. Sometimes you even have one room and your own toilets. And sometimes you can get it in my location where I stay. Sometimes you can get it for £400. All bills inclusive. You have your own room, you have your own toilet, but you have to share kitchen. you know. So just keep looking at, some of them will tell you there is dog in the house. Some of them, if you're the kind of person that you're scared of dog, then you may look for the one that, you know, they say there's no pets in the house. And it's something really, everybody minds their business. You have your own space in the kitchen, you have your own fridge space. So if you're the kind of person who is not married, you know, you can actually stay in a shared accommodation, and it's going to help you minimize costs in the UK. Yes. And if you're the kind of person that is married but you're not bringing in your family quickly, you know, some people after their Osce exam, they start bringing in their husband, their kids, you know. So if you're the kind of person that is married but you're not bringing in your family quickly, you can also share an accommodation before you plan to bring your family. I could remember when I finished my Osce exam, the hospital extended my accommodation for like 2-3 months thereabout. Then when I wanted to move out, my husband said to me he was not happy to come to the UK then because he was very busy at his work in Nigeria. So he was not happy to come yet with the kids. I had to share an accommodation with my colleagues at work. Yes, I had to share. It was a 2-bedroom flat. I shared with 2 of my colleagues. So we were 3 in the 2-bedroom flat. And in the 2-bedroom flat, we were paying £800. Then by the time we had bills, everything amounts to like, I think 1,001 thereabout, sometimes 1,050, and we divided amongst ourselves. So we were paying like, each person was paying like 370 thereabout. So it really helped me also to, you know, to save. So if you're the kind of person you're married and you're not bringing in your family soon, you can actually share an accommodation with people you know, or you can also share with people you don't know. It doesn't really matter as long as everybody minds their business. You know, here in the UK is a country like everybody minds their business. You come back from work, you sleep, you know, or you cook, or you just watch movies, you know. It's just like you live a private life here in the UK. So that can really help you what? Save money. And another thing that helped me save money was I actually tried as much as possible to stay close to the hospital where I work. So, but in the UK, it's so difficult, I have to be honest with you, to get an accommodation, especially when you're now looking for the one close to the hospital. So it's so difficult. So if you don't get an accommodation close to the hospital where you work, then you can get a bus card. Yes, you can get a bus card. A bus card is very cheap. I think it's just like a card like this. It's just similar to a card like this, but it's actually a bus card. You can go anywhere you want and you just pay monthly. That's it. So you can get a bus card instead of having to use like the taxi, having to use the Uber, because they are quite expensive. Yeah, then you can always go for a bus card. And here in the UK, the public transport is really working, I have to be honest with you. So I also encourage you to get the bus app. There is a bus app. So then before we got our car, the bus app is like, it tells you like each time the bus is coming. So probably I'm going out, maybe I'm going to Aldi, I'm going to one of the supermarket, I'll just check in the bus, use the bus app, and I'll check when the bus is coming. Probably might tell me the bus will come in the next 30 minutes. And in the next 2-3 minutes, because my house is just literally close to the bus stop, I'll just start coming out from my house. So the bus app is really good and the transport is cheap. Even without you getting a bus card and you still buying, like you're buying, sometimes going and coming £2, depending on how long your distance is, sometimes £2.70. So it's really cheap instead of having to get a taxi. I could remember one of my colleagues at work, she usually used the taxi. And one day she said to me, Violet, can you tell me how you manage? I said, what do you mean by that? She said, my salary is finished. I pay £6.50 coming to work. I pay £6.50 going. I said, so you mean you spend £13 a day? So you see, but if she had used the bus is like going and coming at maximum, it just will be like £2.70. So you can actually also save on transportation. So those are the little ways you can save money. The UK is hard, but if you're conservative, you can save money. Even the money you save from your transport, you can use it to apply for your provisional driving license. You can use it to start your driving class. Yes, I honestly encourage everybody who has passed their Osce exam to apply for their provisional driving license. I encourage you, immediately you pass your theory. I have a video on what helped me to pass my theory. Immediately you pass your theory, you start your driving practical. I honestly encourage everybody to get a car. It's really important in the UK to get a car, especially if you have kids. And when you want to buy a car, you may see some people, they come into the UK and in 1 month they've gotten a car. Yes, because when you want to buy a car, you buy a cheap car. You don't have to go for a brand new car. You just buy what we call second-hand car. The cars are still good. You can buy from all these car companies, Elephant Sales, all these car companies. The cars are good. You can get a car if you're the type that can drive manual. You can get a car for like £1,000. Yes, you pay your car insurance. I would advise you to pay car insurance yearly if you have the money, because when we got our car, we just have to pay everything yearly. I advise you to pay yearly. You forget it. But if you don't want to pay yearly, you can pay your car insurance monthly. And when you want to get a car, you get a car that that is a bit small, not very big, so that the road tax will just be a bit subsidized. Get a car like ask about the road tax. How much is the road tax on this car? So you get a car like the road tax is like £20, £24, £22. All those save you money, and it's easy for you, especially if you have kids, or especially if you're a nurse, you don't have kids but you like to do agency work. So you have to be going far. It's really, really important. So it's good you save. If you don't save, or if you're not conservative, you may not have money to do all these little things. Now, another thing I would advise you to do is, when shopping from any supermarket you shop, try to get their club card. Yes, like this is my club card. I usually shop in Tesco's. Yes, and this is the club card. So what the club card does is that when I'm buying things, they will tell you Tesco club card member. Maybe the thing is sold for like £10. They will say for Tesco club card members you can get it like £9.50. Like 50 pence may be small, but it's really important. If you add 50 pence and 50 pence, it can really help you. So at least the 50 pence you can use it to buy sweets for your kids. So just try as much as possible to get their gift card. And so I got the club card from Tesco. So whenever I want to buy something, Tesco club card members is just a bit cheaper. And I also advise you to shop from cheaper place, like Howdy is very cheap. It's cheaper than Tesco, although they don't have a club card, but Howdy is very cheap. And also buying things in bulk. If you're the type of person that have big fridge, if you are sharing an accommodation, you may not have enough space, so you can buy in little quantity. But if you're staying on your own and you have a big fridge, probably you have a freezer, you can buy things in bulk. Yes, some of my colleagues go to London to buy a full goat, buy a full, they stock the fridge, and so sometimes for 2 months they don't have to go. So if you have the privilege like that, you can buy things in bulk. Now, when you're moving out from the hospital accommodation, usually the hospital give you a free accommodation. I don't know if they are still doing it, but when we came, we are given 3 free months accommodations. So when you're moving out from the hospital accommodation and you are renting a house, probably your kids and your family is coming, or you are even single, you're renting like a small 1-bedroom, or a studio apartment, don't buy new things. I don't see the need to buy new things when you're not very settled. Yes, you can always buy new things when you're much settled. You can't just be coming to the UK and after 2 or 3 months you're renting your own accommodation, you're going to buy furnitures from DFS. No, you can always check Facebook markets. Yes, some of the furnitures there can be new. You can also check charity shops. Some of their furnitures there are new. You can also check gum trees. Some of their furnitures are new. You can buy furnitures there. You can buy even TV there, even center rug. You can buy a lot of house furnitures. I could remember vividly one of my colleagues, we all came together. When she bought her TV, she bought a 65 inches curved smart TV for £200. Yes, 65 inches TV is quite expensive, and it was almost brand new. And when I went to the house and saw it, I said, this is really beautiful. And she said to me, I got it for £200. I said, how come? She said she saw it on Facebook Market, and she approached the person, and the person said she's even a nurse working in her own hospital, but she's moving to London, so she wants to sell the items. So you can check on Facebook Market, you get cheap things. I remember when I purchased super king size bed, I purchased that bed for £100. Yes, it was brand new. The person that sold the bed to me, I met it on Facebook. I saw it, new bed for sale. I was like, why? So I just WhatsApp, I was just Facebook and like, I'm interested. Can I see the bed? And when I went to see the bed, I was really astonished. It was really brand new. Even the leather was still in, everything. So I'm like, why are you selling the bed, ma'am? She said she's relocating, so it was really brand new. And anybody that comes to my house and sees the bed, you're like, this bed is, but I got it really cheap. I got it for £100. So if you want to shop don't really buy new things, except of course you're more comfortable. Like, so far I've been in the UK for over a year. I came in September 2020, like I said to you. I can tell you for free, like, now if I want to buy something new, I can do it now because I'm much more settled. Okay, so but you that is really just settling, just passing your Osce exam, check out Facebook Market, check out Comtree, and even tell your colleagues at work, I'm just thinking of buying a sofa. Do you know where I can get cheap ones? People's suggestion can, can also help. But buying from charity shop, nobody will even know you bought it from charity shop, except you tell somebody. Sometimes they are very, very new. They are very, very beautiful. Okay, and even I remember when we came newly, we had to go to charity shop to get some jackets, and I was looking, and if you see the fine things people were buying, although me, I don't get fine things. So when I buy, they will say, "No, like, drop this one. Let's see this one." People were buying really beautiful things, and at a reduced amount. And another cheap place you can get things from is Primark. Primark sells really good things, and they are really cheap. You can also shop from online, like Chain. Their things are really cheap and they're quite good. Okay, so these are things that can really help you to be conservative and can really help you to save some money. Now, other things I will also advise you to do, like if you're not using your appliances, when we're in the hospital accommodation, we are kind of wasteful. We're on the shower, even when we're about to take our bath, we've put on the shower because it's the hospital accommodation. But when we started renting our houses, you can't just put on the shower anyhow, so you have to try as much as possible to be conservative. Put on your shower only when you know you're just about entering the shower, not putting it down and going to pull your clothes. It can make your electricity bill or your go really high. And if you're not using any of your appliances, make sure you put them off. You're not using the lights in the house, just make sure you put them up. All those little things, you can really save from them. You can save from all those little things. Then finally, I would advise you, during summer, you shop for winter clothing. Yes, during summer, winter clothing are always on sales. So what we do is, during summer, we buy our winter clothes. And during winter, we buy our summer clothes. You know what I mean? Because during winter, summer clothes are usually on sales because everybody, everybody is buying for, but doing summer, then we shop for winter clothes because they are always cheaper. So guys, if you just apply these little 1 to 3 tips, it really helps. And for those of you who like buying food, you don't like cooking, you're really going to spend a lot of money. If you're the type that like buying food, you buy food 15 pounds. Perhaps when you go to the market, you buy the rice, you buy everything, you can just get them cooked for like 5 pounds, and it's even richer. It's even healthier. Yes, your own cooked meal you cook by yourself is more richer and healthier than what the public cooks to give to you. So if you're the type that really likes buying food, you wouldn't really save more, because you can buy, I could tell you where I stay, the plate of rice here is 10 pounds with 1 chicken cooked jollof rice. But if you buy rice and buy all the ingredients to cook the rice, you get everything in less than 10 pounds, and it's even richer and it's even more tastier. So those are the little ways you can save. So don't spend money anyhow yet. It's not time, because you're not really very settled. Just try as much as possible to minimize. Okay guys, so guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. If you have anything you want me to talk about, especially in your Osce exam, you're more than welcome to drop it. I'm more than happy to talk about it. And so if you try all the tips I've told you and you save, you'll be able to achieve a lot here in the UK. Yes, with God on your side. So guys, thanks for watching. I will see you in my next video, and until I see you again, keep passing your Osce exam. I love you all guys, and bye.